Now we take the next topic, that is EMF, terminal potential difference and internal resistance. In current electricity, we come to the next topics, EMF, which is electromotive force, terminal potential difference, it's the potential difference across the terminals, and internal resistance. Let's try to understand each one of these terms. First is EMF, electromotive force. It is the maximum potential difference across the terminals of a cell in open circuit. When we talk about the open circuit, means when the current is not drawn from the cell. अगर सेल से कोई करंट ड्रॉ नहीं करते हैं, सेल को किसी सर्किट में आपने कनेक्ट नहीं किया है, तो जो दोनों टर्मिनल्स के क्रॉस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होता है, दैट इज नोन एज ईएमएफ ऑफ द सेल. सभी ने एक छोटे सेल देखे हैं, पेंसिल सेल हो सकता है या कोई ड्राई सेल हो सकता है, टॉर्च सेल. अगर इन सेल के ऊपर आप रीड करते हैं तो उस पर लिखा होता है 1.5 वोल्ट, 1 वोल्ट और समथिंग एल्स. सो दिस 1.5 वोल्ट और 1 वोल्ट इज nothing but this is the EMF of the cell. But when you just connect in the circuit, then it becomes terminal potential difference. Terminal potential difference of a cell. It is the potential difference. This is maximum and this is potential difference across the terminals of a cell when in closed circuit. Closed circuit means either the current is drawn from the cell or the cell is charged. देखिए दो पॉसिबिलिटी हैं. When we connect a cell in a circuit, either current is drawn from the cell or when the cell gets discharged, then if you are charging the cell, again there is a closed circuit and charge is flowing through the circuit, then in both the conditions it is known as terminal potential difference. So EMF, when current is not drawn from the cell is not in the charging process, but it is in the open circuit, and then it becomes maximum. The maximum value of the potential difference again across the terminals of the cell of a cell is known as EMF. But either when current is drawn, when the circuit becomes closed, there are two conditions: either current is taken or drawn from the cell, or the cell is charged. In both the cases, the potential difference at the terminal will become terminal potential difference. बात समझ आ गई? तो जब सेल में को हमने कनेक्ट किया हुआ है सर्किट में, तो टीपीडी है, टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस है. और जब सेल को कनेक्ट नहीं किया हुआ है, ओपन सर्किट में है जब तक, तब तक क्या है, वो ईएमएफ है. अब आते हैं इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस. देखिए रेजिस्टेंस तो हमने पढ़ा है क्या है. अब ये इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस क्या है? इट इज द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ, क्या क्या होता है सेल के अंदर? इलेक्ट्रोलाइट कॉमा इलेक्ट्रोड ऑफ अ सेल. The resistance of electrolyte and electrodes of the cell. What are the electrodes? One is the positive electrode, another negative electrode, anode and cathode. These are made of the conductor. The resistance of these two conductors and the resistance of the electrolyte inside the cell is called internal resistance. तो जो अभी तक हम resistors पढ़ रहे थे वो कौन से वाले थे? These are the external resistors which are connected from outside. This is the resistance of the cell, and when we are talking about the resistance of a cell, means resistance consists of the two electrodes and the electrolyte. The resistance offered by the electrolyte as well as the electrodes which are made by the conductors is known as internal resistance. तो बोलो बात समझ आई कि नहीं? तीनों टर्म्स क्लियर हो गई. ये EMF होगा, दिस इज टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, दिस इज इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस. व्हाट इज द रिलेशन बिटवीन दीज थ्री? रिलेशन बिटवीन E, V and R. Very important relation between these three. तीनों में रिलेशन एस्टैब्लिश करने की कोशिश करते हैं. लेट अस कंसीडर ए सर्किट. सपोज वी हैव अ सर्किट. There are two ways to represent this internal resistance. One is just put this resistance over a cell, or it is very near to this, can be connected. This is E, and now when we have external resistance connected in the circuit, this is external resistance in the circuit. Suppose there is a key T, and when this key is closed, then I current will flow through this, and this is potential difference V, and obviously this potential difference is also V. Why these two are same? Let's see. Because both are connected this end, suppose this is P and this is Q, and P of the resistor is connected through the with the positive terminal, and Q is connected with the negative terminal, and these connecting wires is of are of a negligible resistance. That's why whatsoever may be the potential difference across these two terminals, the same potential difference will occur across this resistor R. That's why if it is V, then it is also V. So this is the potential difference across the resistor, potential drop across the resistor, and this is a terminal potential difference. So what is this E? EMF. What is this V? Terminal potential difference. And what is this R? Internal resistance of the cell. And we have to establish the relation between these two. Since this R lies inside the cell, so what about total resistance of the circuit? Total resistance of the circuit. It is R dash, that is R plus R. This is single path. Both the resistors are connected along the single path. So this R and R are in which series combination? So total R plus R. What is current in the circuit? Current in the circuit I is equal to total EMF upon total resistance. What is total EMF? Only one cell we have in the circuit, E upon R plus R, that is equal to I, or simply let's simplify it again. When you will multiply it from this side now, or I into R plus I into R is equal to E. And what is I into R by Ohm's law? I is the current flowing through this resistor, R is the potential difference, V is equal to IR. This is V, IR is equal to E, or V is equal to E minus IR. E minus IR, where V is terminal potential difference. I have explained, हमें ये निकालना था V, हमने ये वाला V फाइंड कर लिया Ohm's law से. Whatever be the potential drop across this resistor R, same value will get across the terminals of the cell, because this positive terminal is connected to point P or side P, and this negative terminal connected to the end Q of the resistor. That's why this V is and this V both are same. So the potential drop across R or terminal potential difference V both are equal. That's why V is equal to E minus IR. There are three cases now, special cases. Special cases. First, if the circuit is open. If the circuit is open. When the circuit is open, key is not closed, key is not inserted, then what will happen? I is equal to 0. There is no current drawn from the cell. Cell से कोई current ही draw नहीं होगा, और current अगर draw नहीं होगा, then what about V? Then V is equal to E, and that will be the maximum value. E से ज़्यादा value नहीं हो सकती. So this is the definition. Why we have defined EMF? This is the terminal potential difference when the current in the circuit is 0. And under what condition the current is 0? When the circuit is made open. अगर open circuit है तो यहाँ V की value किसके equal है? E के equal है. फिर आप terminal potential difference कहिए या EMF कहिए, both are the same thing. Both have the same value. So under this condition, V is equal to E when the circuit is open. Second, if I is positive. Here positive means in the conventional direction. When I am talking about the conventional direction of current, that is from positive terminal to the negative terminal of the circuit through the resistor. जब हम key को close करते हैं, this is in closed circuit. क्लोज सर्किट. अगर सर्किट क्लोज नहीं करेंगे तो करंट नहीं होगा. जब सर्किट को क्लोज करेंगे तो करंट बनेगा. दिस डायरेक्शन इज टेकन इन द पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन, विद द नेचुरल डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट. Right? If I is positive, current is drawn from the cell, or I can write current is drawn from the cell, then V is less than I. Why? Then IR will become positive. This term will become positive. R is always positive. I is positive, IR have a definite value, so E minus something, V will become less than E. So always when the current is drawn from the cell, terminal potential difference is less than EMF of the cell. जैसे ही आपका जो ड्राई सेल है जिसके ऊपर 1.5 वोल्ट रखा था, अगर आप उसे टॉर्च में डालते हैं और जब टॉर्च को ऑन करते हैं तो उस सेल से करंट ड्रॉ होता है, in that case the terminal potential difference will become less than the EMF of the cell. The same example you can have in case of an inverter. अगर हम इन्वर्टर जो उसकी बैटरी होती है, उस बैटरी के क्रॉस अगर हम टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस देखते हैं, जब हम उस बैटरी से करंट ड्रॉ नहीं करते तो सपोज द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इज 12 वोल्ट, बट व्हेन यू ड्रॉ द करंट फ्रॉम द battery, then it will be less than 12 volt, and then it is called terminal potential difference. Okay, one more case is possible if I is negative. Negative means charging of cell. Charging of cell. When the cell is charged, then the current direction of current is reversed. You have to take another either charger or another cell which will charge this cell, so current is not drawn from the cell but the current is introduced inside the cell. In that case the direction of the current in this cell is reversed during charging process, then I is said to be negative. तो I पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव का मतलब समझ आ गया. अगर सेल से करंट ले रहे हैं I पॉजिटिव, सेल को करंट दे रहे हैं, चार्ज कर रहे हैं, the current will be negative. फिर सोर्स से करंट दिया जाएगा, and when this current I is negative, then this term will become positive. Under that condition V is greater than E. So terminal potential difference is greater than E. अगर वही इन्वर्टर जिसकी हम बात कर रहे थे, जब उससे हम बैटरी को चार्ज करते हैं, तो जब हम चार्ज करने के टाइम पर अगर दोनों टर्मिनल के क्रॉस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस मेजर करेंगे, that will be greater than EMF of the cell. So it's a very important point. When under what condition terminal potential difference is less than the EMF of the cell, under what condition it is greater than, and under what condition it is less than EMF of the cell. So when the circuit is open, then I is equal to 0, no current, neither current is drawn from the cell nor it is given to the cell. In both the condition V is equal to E. When current is taken or drawn from the cell, then V is less than E, and when current is introduced in the cell gets charged. Under this condition V is greater than E. So very important relation between V, E and I, this one, and this is the condition of relation between V and E. So V can be equal to E, less than E or greater than E. From this expression you can find the value of resistance also. Again I want to make it clear, if IR is equal to E minus V or R is equal to E minus V upon I, or what can we write, E minus V, I is equal to V upon R. If I will simplify, then it is E upon V minus 1 into R. This is the formula of internal resistance. By this expression, rearranging the terms, putting I equal to V by R, we can derive this relation. R is equal to E upon V minus 1 into capital R. This small r is the internal resistance, this capital R is the resistance connected from outside. This is external resistance. A resistor connected in the circuit from outside. This is internal resistance, this is EMF of the cell, and this is terminal potential difference of the cell. Alright, समझ आ गया बच्चों? चलिए, come to the next. अब इसका एप्लीकेशन लेते हैं. देखिए ये भी सब एप्लीकेशन है. सिंपल हमने पहले we have defined three terms V, E and R. Then we have established the relation. Okay, this is the relation between E, V and R, and now we have just tried to apply this concept. Under what condition, what the relation, what are the possibility of the relation between V and E? Under what condition, equal, greater, less than, and by this formula what is the value of resistance. Now one more application is there. What is graph between V and I? If we want to plot graph between V and I across a cell, V और I में क्या रिलेशन बनेगा अगर सेल के केस में लेंगे, गेट दिस रिलेशन. देखिए, as on this axis I, on this axis V, it is the relation. Why this is the relation? Initial I is equal to 0. When I is equal to 0, then what about V? V is equal to E. On this axis, suppose it starts from this point, this is E. As I increases, when current is drawn from the cell, I increases, the factor IR increases, and this value V decreases, and when IR becomes equal to E, then V will becomes E minus E will be 0. So this is the condition when IR is equal to E. So this graph shows the graph between V and I in case of cell. But don't get confused. Earlier you have read a graph between V and I by Ohm's law, and this graph is like this. by Ohm's law, we have a graph. This type of graph, this is V and this is I. This is the graph between V and I. This is the graph for a resistor R. This is the graph for a cell. तो अगर हम सेल से के पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस और करंट के बीच में ग्राफ प्लॉट करेंगे तो ये वाला ग्राफ आएगा, और अगर रेजिस्टर के लिए हम ग्राफ प्लॉट कर रहे हैं V और I, then we'll get this type of graph in which V is directly proportional to I, but here as I increases then E decreases and the graph is like this. It is again a straight line but it is decreasing and then it is increasing all night. So this is the difference between these two. Now second graph we can take, this is the first graph, we can take second graph between E and R. Graph between E and R. What is E from this formula? Because R, E is independent of the R. If the maximum value remains constant, it does not depend. अगर ये 1.5 वोल्ट का सेल है, आप यहाँ 1 ओम रेजिस्टेंस लगाएं, 2 लगाएं, 100 लगाएं, 1000 लगाएं, 1K, 2K, doesn't matter. E will remain same. So this graph is same if it is E and if it is one is R. So it is the graph between E and R, because E is independent of R, that's why it has a definite value. So this is the graph between E and R, and one more graph we can have, the graph between E and small r. Let's say अगर E और small r के बीच में ग्राफ बनाते हैं तो किस तरह, नॉट E and R, E is the constant, किसके बीच में बनाते हैं, V और स्मॉल r के बीच में ग्राफ बनाते हैं. तो देखिए इधर हम लेते हैं V और इधर क्या लेते हैं, स्मॉल r. बाय दिस फॉर्मूला V और स्मॉल r के बीच में ग्राफ बना रहे हैं. क्या ग्राफ आएगा, यहां से ये V और कैपिटल R, स्मॉल r is also fixed, it is V and capital R. This V is equal to E minus V upon R into R. I is equal to V upon R. Let's arrange this term on this side. Then V 1 plus R upon R is equal to E, or V is equal to E upon 1 plus R upon R. Let's see. Can we write it as from this expression? क्या किया हमने, I को कैसे रखा, Ohm's law से V upon R रखा, और जब V upon R इस वाली टर्म को इधर लेके गए, V कॉमन आया, V plus R by R, इसको इधर शिफ्ट कर दिया. अब हमारे ग्राफ प्लॉट करना थोड़ा इजी हो जाएगा. As R is 0, this R is 0, R upon R is infinite, और R upon R infinite है, E upon infinite, then V will become 0. So graph will start from which point, from this point. As R increases, जैसे जैसे R बढ़ेगा, R की वैल्यू 0 से बढ़ेगी तो ये वैल्यू क्या होगी, कम होगी. एंड व्हेन R is very much greater than small r, then this term R upon R will become ineffective as compared to this 1. 1 में अगर आप मान लीजिए पहले आप 1 ले रहे हैं तो R by 1, R by 2, और जब ये R by 1000 हो जाएगा, R by 2000 हो जाएगा, ये वैल्यू काफी हाई हो जाएगी. और जब ये इन्फिनिटी हो जाएगी तो V की वैल्यू किसके इक्वल आ जाएगी, E की. तो इनिशियली इट विल इंक्रीज and it will become a straight line, and corresponding to which it will become E. So when these two lines will become parallel means these two lines will meet at infinity. So when R will become infinity, R upon R will become 0, V becomes equal to E. So the terminal potential difference will become to the EMF of the cell, V becomes to E equal to E. The graph line will become parallel to this axis. So initially potential difference V will increase by increasing R, but when this R becomes quite large, under that condition V will become E. So this is the graph between V and R. This is the graph between E and capital R. This is the graph between V and I for a cell. Now it's very important topic. We have defined three important terms: terminal potential difference, EMF, internal resistance of a cell. We have established the relation between them. This is the relation between them. We have found in with the value of internal resistance. Moreover, internal resistance depends on how many factors. It depends because internal resistance it is the resistance of the cell, and cell consists of, as I have already discussed, the cell consists of two electrodes. One is the positive electrode, another is the negative electrode, and both are the conductors. So it depends on the nature of the conductors, number one, by which material they are made of, number two, their size, their shape, and the nature of the electrolyte. So internal resistance depends on the nature of the electrolyte, nature of the electrodes, size and shape of the electrodes of the cell. So this is the relation between these three. and this is the application under what condition V is equal to less than or greater than E, and then what is the graph between V and I, what is the graph between E and R, and what is the graph between V and R according to this relation, according to this formula. So this one topic is completed now for this current electricity. I hope it is understood by everybody.